They call a podcast Poppy. Kinkos, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't.
Hey, okay. Pocket through big day sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too culo. You and her no chance, you go. Pocket too big day sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too culo. You and her no chance, you go. Pocket too big day sumo. 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 Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame calling Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. Hold up. I just want the knowledge and the power. Hold up. Why the looking at me sour? Eat it like chowder. Ride a rock.
Hey,
I ain't my pressure, I ain't telling on my bro. Oh wait. I ain't telling on my bros. Don't you know that part? How was that a bad one? Studio. I ain't even sloppy Joe. In my nose. Welcome to the rodeo. Yeah. Self. Help. Star. Large.
It's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage.
Yeah.
Pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. But don't push me, fingers itching on that.
Thank you. Change it. Studio. Hey, I ain't even sloppy Joe. And it no. Wait, can you change it to the best team? Motivation.
I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it.
This year Chiefs going to the Super Bowl. That's all I'm telling you.
Running up these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on
He's constipated.
while I'm in Vegas.
Vegas.
Shout out to my Caleb. Got the cake up now.
Gang.
Under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't
telling on my bros.
But don't push me, fingers itching
Don't you know that?
Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the
Studio.
Now me and steak and shrimp.
I ain't even sloppy Joe.
Looking to the mirror, flexing now
In this dough. Welcome to the rodeo. What team should I use? Not going to be my team. Yesterday I played with them. That was fire, bro. That was fire. So just remember, gonna be going against somebody. Oh, I like this song. Win.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption life.
Yeah, the Eastside Johnny. No, I know what you're talking about. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, yeah. Out the way, get out the wait. I hope this don't get copyrighted. It can't get copyrighted because there's no Madden, you know. But, oh my God, I hope it don't get Oh. 10, 10, 10, 10. Friend. In the background, in the albums, it sound like Kendrick Lamar.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at New Era Field in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
Well, that sound...
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go from New Era Field.
Because the last time I played Madden, I destroyed this. I destroyed this place.
It just doesn't feel right.
Well, I probably beat it because it was a lady. She was 31 years old. But, yeah.
They go play action here on first down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
First down, let's go.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. From the 50, it's gone.
Bro, what the?
This is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they will take over possession.
I bet you did that on accident, huh?
At their 42-yard line.
You probably did on accident.
They envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Oh, shoot.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive,
Boom.
interception throw.
What?
That hurts. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
This is probably going to be embarrassing if I lose. I'm literally streaming right now.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun.
I know I'll be doing that sometimes.
A really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Let's be honest, if I lose, it's going to be my first time losing the Madden.
Here's Allen on first and 10.
I never lost him.
Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo
like every time
so they'll come up
score
first
on me,
and 10 now from the
and then
33.
I come back. All of a sudden, I just come back.
Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
They're like, no, get him, you're going to make a touchdown.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thompson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when
Come
you
on, Donald.
routes, you're able to
gotta
hit a
get
receiver
this,
in
bro.
stride, and he can pick up a
About
lot
to
of
run.
yardage after the catch. But in this
Probably about to
situation,
run the ball.
the
Oh,
defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Get
He
him!
makes a run for this.
Oh my gosh,
15
bro.
yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
That's something you have to be aware of as a
I'm
defense.
going back to the
and have
Chiefs
find a
if
way
I
to
lose.
account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And they'll lose
God
yardage
dang,
here.
don't
They
stare
go
at him.
backwards to
Don't
the
stare at him like that,
15-yard
number 50.
line.
God dang.
It'll be a loss of
Stare at
1, and it'll be 2nd and
You gotta do
11.
that.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Allen looks to throw on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Wow.
There defensively was
Wow.
John Johnson to
He
knock
could
it
have
free.
got that ball, but no.
Now, that's twice now already in this
You know what he
first
wanted to
quarter
do?
that he's been able to
He
knock
wanted
the
to
ball
slap
away.
him.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
An incomplete
Yeah, he
pass
probably
on that
about to make a
last play, and
touchdown.
that means they'll need to come up with
He's
something
about to
here
throw
on
the ball.
3rd down. Here's
I knew he
Allen
was
to
going to
throw
throw
it.
it. Pick it!
Oh, it's
Let's
a touchdown
go!
if he holds
Let's
on.
go!
Instead, it's 4th down.
Yeah.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Why's it going to try? You better not kick it back, so it will be a flag.
Up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3
It's
points.
because it's at pro.
Are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And following the interception,
you heard about
just
the,
any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I know.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
I really want to play so bad.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Did he just fell on me from
attack him here? Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is
because like I always do that every time
I 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Every time I
now the
go
offense
try hard,
use
I
the
always
first
do
of
that
their
so they can make a first
timeouts.
down.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here
That's my
in this first quarter.
Or if I don't make a first down, I make a touchdown. That's what happens every time I do that. But I guess not today.
Now gone.
Wow! Nice blocking. Nice blocking. That was really nice blocking.
There, he drops in for a loss of 6.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Back live now to begin the second quarter
really
with
nice
Charles
block.
Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
It couldn't just hold you, bro. I made a wrong decision.
Out of the gun. Gone.
Wow, just wow.
Intercepted.
God.
Off at the 28. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Try to get it to Woods.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
In the NFL.
And his throw here is
Because I never lost a game.
He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Never, ever.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you.
Bro,
keep throwing.
and I'm about to get beef out of Buffalo, bro.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The chance
not
of wasting
bad,
this
but
great starting field position,
they're
a
not better
real
than the
threat.
Rams.
This is 3rd
But they're
and
not
long.
better than the Rams, though.
Here's Allen. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Matt Longacre able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
If you don't fake it, then you're just going to kick it. Are you ready yet?
And Hauschka missed it left. It's no good for Stephen Hauschka. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Try to shake off. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a
all
sack.
You have to do.
But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone. Flushed out right.
The reason why I did that, I know I was about to
defensively there is the
I
scramble
know
is
I
going to
was
set
about
him up with a much more manageable 3rd
I probably
down.
would have fumbled.
I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
And it's not
my God!
A tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
I had a bad day yesterday and today just because of Fortnite.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're running with Gurley.
For me, bro.
Take it back to the line of scrimmage.
God,
so certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. The fourth
like my
down
football
run
team.
successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first down, Allen.
What?
Jones has it over the middle.
They not even getting him, bro.
15-yard line before he's brought down.
Trash.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
That one not even doing nothing.
On first down, this is Ivory. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Allen. They'll set up the screen to McCoy.
Wow.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Let's go. And he has to get down.
Picked off by Akeem Talib.
Gosh.
Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback.
You know, if they was blocking right now, then I would have got a touchdown. But guess what? They don't want to block.
And the second part of that is,
you know what?
when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to air one out.
Let's go.
Complete. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. And even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
And they keep
but the
dropping
truth of the matter is, that ball was not
Thank you. Oh, my God.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. To throw is gone. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Star Latulippe able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
God dang.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12.
I thought they was better than me. When I played with the Rams yesterday, they was good.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Let's go.
Right around the 6. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
Gosh.
So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. On first and goal, Gurley. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
No.
Todd Gurley standing by, lonesome in the backfield here.
Hey, man.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off here the 32. And the return will stop right around the 25. first possession of the third quarter. Interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted
you know
to
what?
set.
I'm
That's the
really about to
equivalent
get picked
of
before
running out
I'm
the
not
wrong
getting a
door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Or I'm going to
A
get
real
sacked.
dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I think so.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trent Murphy able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Let's go. He dropped the ball.
But it's incomplete.
He dropped it.
That far wide. Always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Goal.
Thank you.
It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Thank you.
Rams. Brandon Cooks. 26 yards. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Zerline out now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Marcus Murphy.
You know what I just realized? Every time you get a touchdown,
and
every time you
field
kick,
position.
it gets
He'll
slower.
get this one
Did you
all the
realize
way
that?
up to about the 35-yard
Get a
line.
touchdown.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I wouldn't get mad. You probably about to make a touchdown.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
You hear me laughing, partner. I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Oops. I did it on accident.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10, Goff again. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He had their lone TD earlier. Now he's got a 1st down. On 1st down, Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Goff now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted.
I'm done with this game, bro.
Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover.
He could have just literally just went over his head and just got the ball. All you have to do is just grab it. Guess what? He didn't want to grab it.
At their own 12-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Man open right side, it's the tight end play. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss. But and now
get the ball!
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Left side here, caught by Clay. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This complete to the tight end Clay. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
What the?
The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
First down, and they're going to throw it out. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. Past the 20. Back now in Buffalo.
It wouldn't even matter to me. I got looked in the news. I never lost a game anyway. Madden. And this would just be my first time anyway.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left.
What was that? Bro, why didn't catch it?
Zay Jones was the
intended
receiver. And
that was a bad throw.
Second down.
That was a bad throw.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. And that takes us from second to third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
I knew that. Good game, though.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Now, if you do a field goal, but you can't miss this. Field goals are easy.
And again, it's Allen. And now another one thrown incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka from the right hash. This from 33. And Hauschka's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
Act like I was happy.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I only got 14 points. It's not like I got like 20.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Last time I had 20
heavy rush, and down he goes. Lorenzo Alexander in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Goff. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete there.
Wait, what? How did he drop that?
Free and brings up 3rd down.
How did he drop that?
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
3rd and long. It's gone. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jerry Hughes in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. He's going to launch this way down.
Why did he try to catch with one hand?
No luck for the Rams as they fail here.
He could have just, he could have literally just
the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
He got the ball. Oh, I forgot. He's not Antonio Brown. I forgot.
And he's got his tight end Clay. Touchdown, Buffalo. Charles Charles Clay from 8 yards out. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
Wow.
Allen going to throw.
I should have known that he was going to do this.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down, make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Going for the deep ball. And it drops down incomplete.
Wait, he dropped
might have had it. Instead, second down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
Wow!
There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. Looking for Woods that time. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Allen again here on 2nd and 10.
Your team is literally not even blocking.
They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
All they doing is just let
it go. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Where was the break? That was a quick break.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
You about to run it? Are you about to?
They'll look to throw. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. This give is to McCoy.
Get
his way through contact and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now McCoy. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Charles Clay has tied in the intended target. 3rd down here. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you play really well.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Wow! Touchdown!
Wow!
Lead late. And the puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle.
You're literally the best.
You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Super Bowl
the Rams getting set to go now. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second more and more precious as it ticks. He's back to throw.
Stupid!
Take him down. The Bills get to him.
This game is just stupid.
So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout.
Gosh.
And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get him in the end zone. One last throw here for Gone. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball. Dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw
I
here.
want to see
they
this.
did it, and they did it well.
Hurry up. Hurry up.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't care if I'm watching
the
the NFL EA Sports.
as
Come
we
on,
say
hurry up.
so long from Buffalo.
Bro, leave the game. Gosh. Hurry up! God, thank you. I'm not picking it no more. I'm not picking the Rams no more. Never in my life.
Bring out the Brinks truck. I'm young, flying ice stuff. 100-yard dash. I had to run my price up. Boss your life up. I had to boss mine up. $10,000 outfit, $100 up. Hey, you know these checking for me in the DMs, getting for me. I ain't even took $1 out my pocket and the still shaking for me. And I'm frosted like Tony in the club with the owner. I can walk on water, pop it like. Hey, when you on top, go hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof. Hey, when you on top, go hate on you. That what they supposed to do. I don't know how to lose. I think the Rari go faster without the roof.
I heard you already.
Sorry, I might go around and two stacking up. I love how my money count on move. With attitude, I got a two and a drop out of school. I'm going up, check my vertical. Man, I'm breaking every rule. TMZ harassing me. I got a camera crew. I'm addicted to shopping, so everything brand new. I'm friends with the jeweler. My diamonds like shampoo. Hey, she like she applying shampoo.
Hurry up.
Pretty face, she got a look.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Some people call it a shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass. All you're trying to do is open up the middle of the field, flip the ball forward. In this case, they didn't gain any yardage.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Could have caught that.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back.
Right,
there wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Everson Griffin able to get in there and drop him behind the line. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Escaping, and he's going to go down again. Danielle Hunter in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Now the ball comes loose.
Fumbled the ball.
Pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think the teams that are convinced.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the points that came.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Cameron Hayward in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins.
But if they block, then I will.
Lets it fly for Thielen.
What?
Man, complete.
What?
A big play there. Cousins to Thielen, 59 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bud Dupree. Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
That should have been a safety.
Second down, Cousins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off around the 27. 20. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just be better with the football.
Oh my God, it could have been another
one. It didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
I should have never made that touchdown.
They go play action. Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. That's caught inside the 20.
No way.
A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
No way!
He's caught inside the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick six. Again, it's Cousins. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Kirk Cousins taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. More from Minneapolis after this.
Where are you going?
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
And there's a man they call AB. Always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of saying this.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Oh. What I do is that I want to get them. Huh? No.
Following the interception, Cousins nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
You talk about Hungry Jack?
Cousins now on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Javon Hargrave.
No, I got my football
in there to drop him for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long.
It's in the back. It's in the back. I'm about to come.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
I'm done with this.
Antonio Brown, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in.